Hey guys, this is Abhishek from GadgetJuice.com, and today we are going to do a quick hands-on overview of the Huawei SN Mate. This is a pretty decent device as you can see, and it has a huge display. And if I actually talk about the display size of this device, the display size is 6.1 inch, which is really huge. And if I compare it with the latest Samsung product which I have right now with me, here I have the Samsung Galaxy Note 2, and this is how the display actually looks like if you compare it in terms of the display size with the Huawei SN Mate. As you can easily notice, the display is pretty big, okay, and again the form factor of this device is pretty good. You can easily hold the device in one of your hand, which is again pretty nice because I did not expect any device of this much of display size, which is so much portable when it comes to holding it one hand. I can easily hold this device in one hand. It might feel little bit bigger when you hold it for the first time, but when you start using it, you will get used to it. As far as the thickness is concerned, I do notice this device is fairly slim as far as the thickness is concerned, and you can compare the thickness with the Samsung Galaxy Note 2, and as you can easily notice, the thickness of the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 is little bit higher as compared to the Huawei SN Mate. Over here we do have a kind of a curvy design at the back, and the thickness at this point in the middle is around 9.9 millimeter, which is again fairly good for a device like this. As far as the weight of the device is concerned, it is around 198 gram, which is again quite good because at this much display size, if you get this kind of a weight, it becomes fairly portable to carry it around whenever you want to use it. And you can easily place this device inside your jeans pocket or into your coat pocket very easily because it is again quite good in terms of the overall form factor. So it will. When it comes to the display technology which we are seeing over here on this device, it has an IPS LCD display, and the resolution of the display is a high definition resolution, that is 720 into 1280 pixels, and the pixel density is around 241 pixels per inch, which is again not very high for a display of this size, but again fairly good. I do not notice any kind of pixelation on the text. As you can see, even if I take the device very closer to the camera, you can easily see it. You might actually expect this device to have a full high definition display, but again this display is not bad at all. As far as the protection of the front glass is concerned, you have Corning Gorilla Glass, which is again scratch resistant, so it won't get the scratches of your fingernails or anything which you might accidentally put on the display, so which is again a good kind of protection which you are seeing over here. As far as the UI is concerned, you get the emotion UI on this device as well, just like you see on any other Huawei device. So you have the lock screen over here where you have the date and time indication, the date, and then you can easily launch the camera from here. You can unlock the device, you can go to the phone dialer, as well as you can go to the messaging application directly from here. So let's unlock the device, and this is how the device looks. When it comes to the home screen, you have right now 5 home screens, and you can increase it to 9. So you can tap here to increase as many home screens you would like to have on this device, and then you can set any one of them as default. Let's take a look over the version of Android it is running. So it is running the latest version of Android available right now, and let me just show you the version of the Android. It's running 4.1.2. so again you might expect to see 4.2 on this device, but that will come later on. Right now it comes powered with 4.1.2. and if I show you the storage front, here we have the storage, and the inbuilt storage of the device is around 8 GB, and out of which around 4.56 GB is actually available on the internal storage, and out of all the application pre-installed data which you have on the device, you have around 3.96 GB available, and you do have the slot for the micro SD card slot as well, I guess. I actually talk more about the device. Let me just give you a hardware overview of the device. Here we have the micro USB port for data syncing and charging. You have a hole here for the mic, which is the primary mic for voice calling, and on this side you have the volume rocker. You have the power and sleep key over here, which is quite nicely placed so that you can easily access it, and on the top you have the 3.5 mm audio jack. You have the SIM card slot over here, which will accept a micro SIM card, and you have another hole here for the secondary mic, which is for video chatting and noise cancellation. At the back side of the device, you have an 8 megapixel camera here, with LED flash, and the maximum resolution of photos which you can capture from this device is 3264 into 2448 pixels, and it does have autofocus as well. You can record high definition videos at both 720p as well as at 1080p at 30 frames per second from the back camera. Talking about the front camera is a 1 megapixel camera, but it can do high definition video chat at 720p. Here you have the earpiece, you have the Huawei branding over here, and if we take a look over the edges, you have a nice metallic kind of a material, which is actually not metal, but again good quality of plastic which they have actually used over here. I don't know whether this is metal or not, but it doesn't feel like metal. It looks very good and it gives a premium look to the device, and also it makes sure that you get a nice grip into your hand when you hold the device. If we take a look over the settings under display, we can find that the brightness, and you do have the support for the automatic brightness on this device. You have around 2 GB of RAM on this device, and let me just show you how much of that is actually available when you use the device. Yeah, here we are under the manage apps, and here we are under the running applications. So if you take a look over the running applications, you have around 640 MB of RAM which is used right now, and you have 1.1 GB of RAM which is free, and the device is fairly responsive. And again, as far as the memory card slot is concerned, which is over here, you can insert a micro SD memory card up to 32 GB maximum, which will be supported on the device. And if I actually talk about the battery on this device is around 4050 milliampere hour, which is again fairly good for a display size of this size. So it is a huge battery. As far as the buttons are concerned, you have the touch capacitive buttons which are there within the screen, as you can see over here. And let me just give you a quick overview of the camera as well. So we have an 8 megapixel camera on this device, and this is how the camera interface looks like, as you can see, which is again similar to the interface which you might have seen on other Huawei phones, and it does have tap to focus. Let me just take a photo of this object. So again, the camera shutter key is quite fast. It is not the fastest which we have seen, but it is pretty good. And as far as the clarity of the object which is just captured in this particular photo, it is pretty good. The object is looking pretty good, as well as the colors are also pretty fine. And the overall quality of the camera when it comes to taking photo in normal low light as well. So right now we are sitting in a room in which we have low light, and the quality of the photo looks out to be very good. So as far as the device is concerned, you do get all the options. You do also get the tethering and portable hotspot option. You can create a Wi-Fi hotspot on this device to share the internet. So this device is fairly good in terms of the overall form factor. Comparing it with the Note 2, I do feel that this device is fairly good in terms of the overall form factor, as well as it has a better display, better resolution display, much clearer display as compared to the Note 2. And this is how the device looks like. And as far as the thinness of the device is concerned, it is fairly thin. So that's all from us as far as the quick hands-on overview of the Huawei SN Mate is concerned. We will come up with a detailed review of this device, as well as a quick unboxing and review of this device. So stay tuned for that. That will come very soon. You can like this video if this video helped you. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this. For watching this video, this is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.